this time. So we got the homie in the building. We got a lot going on, so I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to let you intro.
Yes, indeed, you all. We have got a phenomenal young man with us tonight, doing a lot of things. His journey has been great, and he's going to tell you all about it and where he is now. You all, welcome to our Spotlight family, Emmanuel Yeager.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
What's up, gang?
Hey, how you doing, family? I'm super excited to be here.
Gang,
Man, we're excited to have you. We love to talk to bosses like yourself, so we appreciate that. First of all, we know that entrepreneur is a difficult situation.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody can't do that, and so thank you for being that and giving it a shot and coming through. So let's get into it.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I heard him say something about quarterback, so that must have been, your prior life.
Well, I would say prior, but it's still current. But prior to this pandemic that took place, it made me make some adjustments that had me like, okay.
Okay, all right.
Figure this out a little bit.
Well, tell us all about it. Tell us about your journey.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
A little bit
Let
about
me
myself.
know who you are.
Before I even start, y'all doing a phenomenal job with your whole platform, and I appreciate you having me.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
A little bit about myself. My name is Emmanuel Yeager. I'm a professional athlete as well as entrepreneur, activist from the Washington D.C. area. I come from Ward 8.
Yes, shout out Ward 8.
Southside.
Yeah, I went to Big Bad Baloo.
Southside in the building. Shout out to my Baloo gang.
Shout
you
out
already know
Treyon
Big
White
Jeff
over
and the whole
there.
gang over there.
Trey, no, definitely.
Treyon, that's right.
A little bit about the football in a brief synopsis. I played for Baloo. I was a blue chip recruit. I came out. I was an All-American. I got
you was
invited.
tough.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I got invited. I was committed to the University of Louisville, and then I ended up. Shout out to Mike Loxley. I ended up attending the University of New Mexico. So that was the football endeavors.
Got you.
Wow,
That's what's
interesting.
up.
Okay, so you took a pivot.
So fast forward.
Well, the pivot kind of came when my mom passed away, November 16, 2010. I actually walked in and found her deceased. Rest in peace and rest in power to my queen, Lynette Denise Yeager. She transitioned,
Wow.
Okay.
Definitely, it altered my life and had me have to get mature a little bit and find my passion again. So I was excited about that. But that was where the alteration came in at, and I just had to. It broadened my spectrum a little bit. So.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So after losing your mom, how did you pick up your life, and what direction did you decide to go?
It definitely was a complete watershed because I was on my way to the NFL, being a blue chip recruit, and I had to adjust everything. So I just was trying to find my way again. I got an 11-year-old son, so my son was 1 at the time. So having him actually looking at everything that I do was pivotal. That I made the right decision and made everything count. So I went back to school. I took the traditional business route and employee route, so to speak. And I got introduced to an opportunity that truly just changed my whole circle of influence.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And so that became something you passed. So tell them now, fast forward to this. This is your new passion.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, business, of course, service to many leads to greatness. So if I can provide any type of purpose, I love it. I love to attach myself to some purpose. So what I do, it's not really about the monetization. It's more about what I can affect in someone's life. So for myself, just personal development and a conversation plan attached to it is not that bad too.
I know, that's right.
And that's what I love to do. I love to connect with people and show them how to add some profits to their portfolio.
So how did you transition? How did you go from athlete to business owner?
Well, one of the ways that I transitioned was, of course, great leadership. You're the sum of your 5 influences. So if you're around, Mojo and Blow and your 4 broke people, you'll be the 5th. So if I had aspirations to truly achieve more, I had to get myself in a conducive environment for success and place myself around people that's willing to show me how they obtain that life. And that's basically what I did. So shout out to Mr. Romano Flowers and my mentor, Anthony McMurray. It's just been an exciting process and a journey.
Wow.
So speaking of that, what are some of the key factors to success, and how did your environment play a part in this process?
That's a great question. To me, some of the key factors in success is, of course, doing something that you're passionate about. First and foremost, it doesn't feel like work if you love what you do.
Yeah,
and you got to be in something that people they invested in your winning.
Right.
If you're not willing to get on this roller coaster with me and ride the highs and the lows, how can I know that you truly care about what I got going on? So. And you got to have a why. You got to determine your why. And it's got to be bigger than money. If your why don't make you cry, then what you doing it for?
I like that right there.
I like that.
That's a strong,
gotta be bigger than money.
Strong statement. Because a lot of people make that why a financial gain.
Right.
And when you hit a low, then you won't have enough energy to push past it.
Right.
That's great what you just said.
I appreciate that.
Good energy.
I love that.
I like how you rock it. So what do you specialize in?
Well, I like to call myself a chameleon. I'm a Pisces. My birthday is the same day as Floyd Mayweather, February 24th.
I know that's right.
So I feel like I'm well versed in a lot of different sectors. I like to master a lot of things. But one of the things that I specialize in, aside from personal development, is financing. What we do with Priority Investment Network is get people funded. You know, if you have a deal or something that, you know, our loan minimum is $1 million, and we specialize in commercial loans, construction, fix and flip, 30-year amortization. Our sweet spot is multifamily.
You just the person I need to talk to.
I love it, man. I'm super excited. Rates through the floor.
I love
That's
it.
what I'm talking about. And so for you guys who didn't hear what he said his minimum are $1 million loans, which means they kind of heavy up. They do the big boy stuff. So, you know, you come up with a big boy portfolio and you call this young man and they show you how to mess it together real quick.
Expeditiously also.
I love it. I love it. And so the
it.
energy that you show and the passion that you show with it makes me know that you're going to be good at it. Like when I call you, I know you're going to be like, bam, bam, bam. So, yeah, what about, man, you got my mind on real estate now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because Baltimore is popping. Shout out my B-More gang.
Shout out
Baltimore real estate is through the roof.
Yeah.
Like it's super crazy
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, yeah.
And so I want to talk to you about that. But I love what you're doing. I love the lane that you're in. And so what is one of the biggest things you get when you help people? Like, what is that for you? Because I see that you're passionate about giving out that energy and helping people and seeing them to the next level.
Yeah, if you noticed, when we connected, my name on Instagram is actually Chi Starseed. And when you think about Chi, you think about your inner G, your inner Chi, your source, your essence that's undefined. You don't know what is your source. So when I think about relinquishing myself and my energy to someone, I really like to see that transformation because I'm a visionary, so I got clairsentient eyes. I always see the good in someone and the greatness, and even if it's not in themselves. So being a quarterback, I felt like one of my key attributes was bringing the best out of someone. You know what I mean? So if I can't do that, I feel like I did you a disservice. So if I can see some transformation, then I feel like, you know, it's an honor from the ancestors as well as I did my job. So.
Yeah, you fire. I like that. I love what you're doing, bro, and I love how you do it, and I love what you stand for.
Have you ever considered motivational speaking?
I certainly would. So many people told me that over the years, but one thing that I've just been waiting to get acclimated. I like to go with the flow and whatever the universe takes me to do. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
Sound like a book or two is in you as well. That's what I'm hearing when you're speaking.
That's an honor. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you got a heck of a story. So
that
story can inspire a lot of people because you started this way and that way. And a lot of the things you talk about, these pitfalls, it could be actually a roadblock for a lot of people. A lot of people that suffer a lot of loss, especially that heavy of a loss, they can't even get it together. Like, it's tough because it's a mental pull.
Right.
And so for you to come and be able to feed people and bounce back, I really salute you for that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, my good brother. You know, the mind is everything. The mind is so powerful. So.
Indeed. What you got?
How important is health to you?
Oh, wow. That's an amazing question. I'm so glad you asked me. Health, you know the cliche term, health is wealth. It's beyond essential to me for the fact that we are the walking embodiment of our health. You know, the people place value on so many materialistic things outside themselves, but they don't realize that you're rich if you can do that. You know what I mean? So that right there alone, it makes you rich. So if you really fixate your mind on what you can do to, you know, make sure your health and everything is in order, you'll be optimizing yourself and your longevity behind what you do.
Yeah, you got a motivational speak. You got to speak. Once you get the book, that'll be a tool to go speak, and we're gonna set that off because I gotta get you out there. A lot of young men need this energy. See, I come from a household with no father. I was just blessed by God to be able to motivate and be self-motivated. Everybody not self-motivated. Everybody don't have the path or the visionary sight to do certain things.
Right.
A lot of people follow just for that reason.
Yeah.
So that's why they need young men like yourself to jump out there and get on the circuit and talk a little bit, even virtual.
Right.
Start saying little things because you'll be surprised who you inspire. I'm pretty sure right here on Spotlight, you're inspiring a lot of people just based on your whole situation. So I got to get ready to wrap, but before I go, I always ask the off-the-beat question. So I'm going to ask you a question. You got a $250,000 check you're ready to go sign for. It's a 2-hour drive. You got one artist that you can listen to, and you can't switch. Who is he or she? It could be R&B, hip-hop, trap,
pick one
whatever it is, but you can't switch once you put him or her in the deck. Who you listening to?
That's an amazing question because, you know, that vibration that you emit into your, you know, that's consumption right there.
So I told you it's a $250,000 involved, so you happy.
$250,000.
Right?
You
so
driving,
you
you
set
happy,
the mode.
you
You ready to go sign the check for a $250,000, so you happy. And so you got the 2-hour drive. You can't switch.
2-hour drive and I can't switch. I want to be in that good vibration. I want to stay upbeat. Yeah, me personally, I might listen to, you know, don't quote me on this, but I might listen to some Young Dolph or something, you know.
All right, I ain't mad at Dolph. Hey, he talk big money talk. He talk.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I ain't mad. Shout out Dolph. I ain't mad at that. I thought you was gonna say Yo Gotti or Money Bags, but okay, I take Dolph. Yeah, you take dog. So, before we get out of here, man, let them know where they can find you. Anything you got coming up next?
How people can support
how they can support your situation in total.
Well, I appreciate it. I didn't want to go off on a tangent too much about and speak on my music sector, but I got a lot of music and
no, let's talk about that real quick then. Let's get on that music sector. Let them know what you got and what you're doing.
Got some entertainment endeavors coming up for you all, man. Shout out to Pastor Troy. Shout out to Project Pat. Shout out to rest in peace to Gonzo, man. You know, I got a lot of love in the West Coast, E40. Got some music on the way, Keep It P EP, Stretch Armstrong. Just a lot of different things, trying to keep myself delved in a lot of different sectors. So.
Okay, so you're going to have to come back on the platform and close the show.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we'll get you back on that. And Pastor Troy, I didn't steal that Levi set. That wasn't me down there on Peter Street. I know you thought it was me, but I didn't take it. So now, shout out to Lil Reggie and shout out to Pastor Troy. We used to play around a little bit on Peter Street down in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out down South Georgia boys.
Yeah.
Eddie Kane, you know.
Oh, yeah, shout out Eddie Kane for sure.
That's
the home team.
That's
for you all to connect with me, definitely. My Instagram is ChiStarSeed, CHI.STARSEED. My Instagram is Emmanuel Yeager. You also can follow my public figure, YUNG, and my YouTube is ChiStarSeed TV. So connect with me. It's Truth and Awareness. My art for everybody, truth and justice and righteousness.
I love it.
Man, much love.
I
Big
love
respect.
I appreciate you all.
Yes.
I love it.
All right.
All right, man. So let's give it up.
You in the Spotlight family.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.